All right, y'all. Welcome back to Dev Spot Podcast. We're here with another episode with the playoffs right around the corner. It's time to get into who I feel is the 5 players with the most pressure going into these offs. Let's get right into this list. Coming in, honorable mention, we got Brandon Ingram and Zion. Now, listen, they haven't really been able to get it going in the playoffs because Zion's been hurt a lot. So now with them both coming in ready to go, I think that they win one of these playing spots. Claim one of these playing spots and they get into the offs. I want to see what it look like. We need to see if these two can actually coincide in a playoff setting, or is it time to look at starting to trade one of them? This is a big playoff for them. Coming in my top 5, I got numbers. I got Shai at 5. Listen, for the last 2 years, everybody been telling me Shai is a top 10 player. Shai is this and that. I'm telling you, first team back to back. I respect everything he's doing, but like I always say, I gotta see it in the playoffs because the playoffs is different. So they didn't make the playoffs last year, so he wasn't able to see. This year they're gonna be coming in as either the 1 or the 2 seed, so they get in the playing team. I think they have to win that series. If they come out and he ball how he been balling all year, and they get at least to the second round, I have no questions. He top 10. You won't hear no more arguments from me. Coming in number 4, we got Luka Doncic. Listen, my boy Luka missed the offs last year, so I'm expecting a big bounce back. If he come back this year and he don't make no noise and he kind of just go out quietly, that's gonna be a big hurt on his resume when you just missed it last year. Even though he's my guy, I got to keep it real. Luka's under pressure to get it done. He's had one of the best seasons. I don't think he'll win MVP this year, but I think this is at least a top 3 season of any player that didn't win MVP in that year. 33, 9-9, first season ever to do it. He got to follow it up with another big playoff run. Let's see what he got. Coming at number 3, the team that'll be playing Luka, we got Kawhi and PG. Now, listen, Kawhi and PG haven't been able to make a full run. Only time they were able to, they blew a 3-1 lead to Denver back in the bubble. A couple years ago, going into the Western Conference Finals, Kawhi got hurt. I still feel like they would have beat the Suns and the Bucks to win the championship that year, but we'll never know. So coming in this year, if they don't beat the Mavs and they go home disappointingly in the first round, I don't know if they re-sign PG. And they already re-signed Kawhi, but I don't know if PG is able to stay and he might have to move on. I know both of them wanted to finish their career in their hometown of LA, so this is a big playoff for them to see if they are ready to cash out and just let them ride out together. Coming in at number 2, we got Damian Lillard. Now, listen, I know the Bucks have been up and down since they got Doc and they've been struggling, but at the end of the day, those 82 games is over. Now you get a reset for the playoffs, and at the end of the day, you have Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Those are 2 first ballot Hall of Famers. Those are 2 of the top 75 players we've ever seen in NBA history. So when you get them together on the court, I think they can still make a little bit of noise. We'll see. Listen, we've been saying for years, Dame get on the team where he can compete and he get on there with another actual superstar, he can make some noise. He finally got his shot. It might not be exactly how he wanted to get it, but he's here now, so the pressure is on, in my opinion, and Dame at least need to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They playing the Pacers and they playing the Knicks. There's no reason he shouldn't help beat both those teams to at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals. If he don't, we got some questions. And then coming in at number 1, I feel like it's an obvious number 1. We have Jason Tatum. Listen, they've been the best team all season. They got the best record by, I think, double digits in the East, and they got a better record than every team in the West. He has one of the best starting fives. He got what he needs to get it done. He's made deep runs almost his whole career, but if he don't get it done this year, we have to really start asking questions about him. I put him in my top 5 before the season. I do feel like he's the 5th best player in the league, but if you can't get it done with this group, we have to get back to can they get it done? Did they make the right decision keeping JB? I'm not getting off that topic until they get the championship. So if he don't get it done this year, it's going to be a lot of questions this offseason. So I feel Jason Tatum is by far the player with the most pressure. Let's see if he get it done. I'm excited. This is what the playoffs is all about. The pressure is on for these guys. And there's much more guys that are under duress and that have different things that they've planned for this year. But this is just my list of guys. Hope you all like it. See y'all next time. Peace.